Okay. Okay, and I would like to start by making a proper introduction of myself, especially those of us meeting me today for the first time. My name is Engineer Ofon Bogubokudom. I'm the Billionaire Ambassador. I'm the facilitator of today's business presentation. So I'm actually here to share an amazing business opportunity, an idea to every forward-thinking, business-minded individual who has a mindset of opening or having an extra source of income, something he can do with his paid time, with his part-time, that can give him extra income to make finance and meet up one or two needs and wants. Then you're in the right place at the right time with the right information and with the right set of people. So I would not like to talk about today's presentation without not talking a little about myself, especially those of us meeting me today for the first time. I'm an electrical engineer by profession, and I came into this business 7 years ago. The company is 16 years in the world, 10 years in Nigeria. I came into the company as an electrical engineer who went to school. They will be sending our children to school. I was asked to go to school, study so hard. I did that, graduated with 2-1, went for service, of course, came back, started looking for a job, submitting CV here and there, going for one job interview after another, hoping to get a dream white collar job. As I was told, after school, you're going to get a job. For 3 good years, I had no job. I was broke and poor, depending on my aunties and uncles to survive. And I was eating from hand to mouth. At some point, my auntie stopped supporting me. My uncle stopped supporting me financially. Life was so hard with me. I was frustrated. One day I packed my certificate one side, forget the fact I'm a graduate, went on the street, start looking for where they are building houses. Whenever I see one, I'll go down and tell them I'm looking for the contractor of the building. Whenever I'm shown the contractor, I will kneel down, tell the man, please just kindly engage me. I'm productive, I'm energetic, I'm strong, I can work. Sincerely, most contractors, out of self-pity, gave me opportunity, and I was being paid 3,000 naira as a day job. I was just managing, hoping that things will get better. But once a particular contract is over, a particular job, you can stay 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending. You might never have any contract. So all the money you save, you finish eating them, and before you get another contract, you're practically broke again. So I now decided to advise myself that it's not good for a man to be idle. I should find something else to engage myself while I'm waiting for contract. That is how I found myself learning how to do liquid soap and air freshener. Every day I carry liquid soap on my head to go and sell. I'll be crying, God, how did I spend 6 years in school and end up selling liquid soap just to buy food and eat? And sometimes you are being owed, you are not being paid, the supply, and you are not being paid on time. So of course, in the midst of selling this liquid soap, I met a friend who told me about this business I'm about to share with you right now. And he said, Engineer Fund, if you do this business, you make money every day. I was interested. I asked him, like, how much would I get paid every day? He said, like 10,000 naira in a day, 20,000 a day, 50,000 naira in a day, 100,000 naira in a day. I carried my hands on my head, shouted, doubting this business. I never believed this business for over 8 months, from June 2014 till February 2015. I never believed this opportunity because I have master's degrees in Thomas. I don't easily believe things. And until that, my friend bought a Toyota Corolla. He drove the car and showed it to me and said, this is the result of the business I have been talking to you about. When I saw the car, I swallowed my pride, followed him and attended the presentation. And everything I was being, I had that day, I'm going to share a lot of them with you tonight in this presentation. So at the end of the presentation, I did not have money to start the business. I was on my account, never had up to 20,000, my life savings, everything. So that's how I now brought my phone, refused to go home that day, call everybody I know until I called my uncle, the most eldest man in my family, the family head, and he borrowed me money from the family purse. He took a risk for me. And of course, before he borrowed me the money, he asked me to hold my ear, and he called my native name 3 times and said, if this money is borrowing me loss, I should follow the money and loss. You can imagine that. I took that risk, collected the money, started this business. I started with 3-in-1 business portfolio. I was added to Millionaire School, where I was being taught core values in life, core purpose in life, money masterclass, financial intelligence, how to convert my social capital to financial capital. In my first 30 days of doing this business, this company paid me over 1.8 million, which I pack out of Face My Face You. And today, the company has taken me to about 10 countries in the world. I am 7 years old. I'm not here to talk about my 7 years experience. I'm here to talk about my first 5 years experience. Of course, this Mercedes-Benz you see on the screen is my 5th car, and this car gives me so much respect I don't deserve. And this my latest property costing me over 100 million naira. And this is the first time I ever left my country, Nigeria. In fact, the first time I ever boarded a flight in my life was 2016. Company took me to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila, alongside 120 Nigerian delegates. If you see my face, you can see I was just escaping from poverty. See the way I keep my face. I was single, not married as at that moment. But today, as I'm talking to you, I'm a proud father of 2 children because immediately I came back to Nigeria, I quickly got married. This is my lovely, beautiful wife. This is me. And this is my first mentee, the first human being I personally mentored. Miss Nyenemepo. She made 1 million every month minimum, and company sponsored of 2017 free of charge alongside with 125 Nigerian delegates. 2018, I personally mentored 19 people that made 1 million every month minimum out of 128 Nigerian delegates. And the following year, 2019, I mentored 28 Nigerians that made 1 million every month out of 229 Nigerian delegates. This company sponsored free of charge, all expense paid trip. The following year, I took a lot of Nigerians to Dubai. We got a yacht cruise. We enjoy ourselves because traveling is part of education. And today, look at me with the board of directors of the company, having fun. I've been a delegate representing my company, representing my Nigeria, my country in over 10 countries in the world, and my life has never remained the same. So today, the topic of today's presentation is the sharing economy. Because after the presentation, someone asked you, oh, you were on Zoom call, somebody forwarded a video to you on YouTube or from any channels you're watching this video from. What did they say? What did they talk about? He said it was just about the sharing economy. What is about the sharing economy? Because it's a new normal. I think that can help you a lot. So I want to give a special warning. If you don't believe anyone can become super successful multimillionaire within 6 months to 3 years, then we urge you to discontinue watching this video or leave the Zoom call, or of course, because what you're about to see has raised successful multimillionaire within 6 months to 3 years. Imagine this beautiful lady, Mrs. Hannah Kondo, selling recharge card. Of course, today she's a car owner. Today she has traveled around the world and her life has never remained the same. How? The lifestyle is real. How will you feel if you wake up one morning and realize how beautiful life is? Because all your valued dreams, hopes, goals, lifestyle have become a reality. And if you have achieved all you have wanted to achieve in life, if better, then we want you to continue watching this video or be part of the Zoom call till the end of the presentation. What is srgb project? What are you guys really doing? srgb project is a srgb project. Is a global brand that is aimed at empowering individuals with financial strength, ability to convert social capital into financial capital using leverage. What is social capital? Social capital are the contacts you have in your cell phone. People you know and they know you. Everybody you know is your social capital. What people lack is the ability to convert those social capital into their financial capital, into money. Let me call it money. So people see them carrying cell phone with contacts up and down. They are complaining every day. I don't have money to do this project. I don't have money to do that project. But what you are having in your hand is called social capital. What people lack is the skill set to convert those social capital into financial capital. And that is why I'm here today, to teach you and show you how you can convert all your social capital into financial capital using a leverage system. It's a system that's been working for over 16 years across the globe and creating millionaires. We offer value creation, financial training, personal development training, leverage system trainings. You can check our website and see for yourself. So the vision is actually to create 100,000 entrepreneurs that will earn at least $10,000 or 4 million monthly before the year 2025. So what I'm about to show you right now, the company has created over 60,000 self-made multimillionaires already, but the target is 100,000 self-made multimillionaires, and which you are going to be part of them. And let's look at this. What is your plan? You know, this is a brand new year. We are already in May 2022, and a lot of people are still confused, not having plans for themselves. Like I keep saying, he that failed to plan to fail. You don't have a plan to succeed, you have a plan to fail. So what do you see in the future? Do you see yourself giving your children healthy and happy family, quality education, your own home, financial freedom, having your dream car, achieving so much for yourself? If what you are seeing in the future is one of these things, then congratulations, you are seeing very well, because some people are not seeing a better future for themselves. But let me tell you something. What do we mean to have a better life in the sharing economy? What we mean by having a better life in the sharing economy is for people that have financial freedom. Is you have money, you have good health, you have time freedom, and you have knowledge. People don't have these 4 things in the present economy. But if you are going to enjoy better life in this present economy, you must be able to have this, because some people have money, they don't have time. Some people have time, they don't have money. Some people have money and time, but they don't have health. Some people have money and time and health, but they don't have knowledge. So if you can achieve these 4 things in this present economy, a big congratulations for you. We call it a better life. So better life in the sharing economy, this is what it means to have and enjoy a better life. When you subtract your sleeping time, working time, committing time, time for things you have to do every day of your life. Most people don't have more than 1 to 2 hours each day to do what they like to do. Some people don't have money to enjoy their time and time to enjoy their money. We have discovered a way for you to learn The key word is learn how to have and enjoy better life, such as good health, knowledge, money, and time by building a simple leverage business, part-time, spare time, or from the comfort of your home. By our system is simple. Anyone can do it. It doesn't require selling of products. It doesn't require you talking to people. It doesn't require you sharing information in the sharing economy. And the best part of it, it won't take much of your time just to share. So, of course, looking at it, what we found out, simple. I would like us to watch this short video and you can learn a lot from this video. So please, if you're ready to watch this video, go to the comment section and type one and how to learn.
I just wish you could use prayer to do everything. I wish you could use prayer to build a house. I wish you could use prayer to build roads and bridges. We would have had some fantastic roads in this country. I'm telling you, in fact, this morning we will not be here. We'll be somewhere on the construction site. As we're praying, angels will just roll it. Their bulldozers, their graders, their rollers, and the construction workers of heaven will just go to work. By the time we finish the service, 100 kilometers. 8 lanes, 4 lanes on each side with service lanes. Beautiful world class. Not like till tomorrow. Doesn't work like that. So waiting for God to come and do everything for you, seeking to achieve something when you've done nothing is vanity. It's human nature, but it is vanity. It's either vanity, or it is laziness, or it is incompetence, or it is just pure irresponsibility, or it is a combination of all of those things I've listed.
So that means what I'm about to show you, you don't need prayer to achieve it. What I'm about to show you just means that you have to share. God has already answered your prayer. God has already blessed you, because what I'm about to show you to you just for you to share and help someone else to achieve financial freedom, to help someone else to have a better life. So we found out something very important I would like to share with you. The real reason that most people struggle financially is that they learn to work hard for their money, but never learn the principles of wealth creation. So a lot of people, they learn just to go to school, get certificate, work hard for money. They've not sat down to learn the principle of wealth creation. What is the principle of wealth creation? Leverage. Before you understand leverage very well, take a look at this cash flow quadrant. I'm borrowing from my mentor, my coach, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote a book called Cashflow quadrant. He said that all of us make money in 2 major ways: either active income, you work for money, or passive income, money work for you. So if you want to work for money, type 1. You want money to work for you, type 2. You want to work for money, type 1. You want money to work for you, type 2. You want to make money from active income, type 1. You want to make money from passive income, type 2. I'm waiting to see your comments on the chat section. So because a lot of people don't know how to make money work for them. So I've seen a lot of comments already. So people that work for money are either employees or self-employed. People that they learn the principle of wealth creation, applying leverage, are either entrepreneurs, big business owners, or investors. So let's look at it together. The world 95% population belong to the left-hand side of the quadrant. The world 5% population belong to the right-hand side of the quadrant. And you see, everybody on the right-hand side, they are leveraging. They ask Dangote question. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, you are so rich and wealthy. How many hours do you work in a day that you are so rich and wealthy? Alhaji Aliko Dangote said, I work 400,000 hours in a day. That is why I'm so rich and wealthy. Everybody shouted and said, God give everybody 24 hours in a day. Dangote, how come you are working 400,000 hours in a day? Dangote said he has over 450, he has over 50,000 staffs that come to work in the morning by 8 o'clock, close in the evening by 4 p.m. Each of the staff give him 8 to 4, 8 hours every day. 8 hours from each of the staff, multiplied by 50,000 staffs, that is 400,000 hours in one day. Every employee you see, they sell their time for money. Every rich and wealthy man you see, we are buying people's time. Please touch your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, tell him, neighbor, if you are not serious in this life, I will employ you. Touch on your neighbor. If you are sitting down close to someone, tell him, neighbor, if you are not serious in this life, I will buy your time. Because whenever you see somebody that says I'm an employee, it's simply telling you I have a job. And job is simply spelled J-O-B, which simply means just obey your boss. Once you have a boss, once you have a job, you have a boss. Once you have a boss, your boss must tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, how much will pay you. Or when somebody pay you salary, the person will use your time, the person will use your energy, the person will use your intellectual property. It's one of the bitter truth employees don't want to hear. But you know what they pay them every month? It's called salary. Nobody has collected salary to buy a private jet. Nobody has ever collected salary to buy Lamborghini or build a skyscraper. Do you know why people don't make it through salary? Because salary is a bribe given to an employee to forget about their dreams in life. Salary is what? It's a bribe. You keep bribing them every month for the next 1 year, 12 months, next year in, year out. And you know why salary can never make someone a multi-millionaire? Because, people that, what salary of 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 1 million naira used to buy last year, that amount of money cannot buy that same thing this year because of inflation rates. So you can see, without you not thinking outside the box in the present economy, you will struggle. And not even in an economy when government doesn't have government, they don't care about us. ASU has been on strike, and the Minister of Education went and bought APC presidential form for 100 million naira. Minister of Labor Dodongi went and bought presidential form for 100 million naira. When this youth has been at home, when I was in that their age, I was mentally engaged in the university, going for lectures, going for quiz, writing exams. I was mentally engaged. But you leave this youth at home, I do, and they forget to understand that an idle man is a devil's workshop. Whether ASU is a problem or the federal government is a problem, they would have come to agreement to get these students back to school. That means they're living our life into our hands. That means the future of your generation is the future of yourself is in your hands. So you're the one that will decide whether to move on or not. So imagine you depend on the government where most states don't pay gratuities to primary school teachers, and you're seeing yourself like that. So what I want to say is that if you're an employee, you need an extra income. If you're an employee, you need something to do, spare time, part-time that will not stop your job. And here comes a wonderful opportunity I'm going to share to you about the Share Get Paid project. Offers you a better life in the sharing economy, so you can open up your heart to say yes to something that you can do part-time, something you can do with your spare time that will not stop whatever you're doing, because there's no free money even in free time. So looking at it, achieving your dreams, becoming an employee is difficult, because no matter how you work for your boss cannot pay you more money than what he earns in that company. Because your boss don't do that, the company will fold, the company will liquidate, the company will go bankrupt. So you can see the solution is not to become an employee. Solution is not also to become a self-employed. Self-employed, the challenge now is this: anything that happens to them, happens to the business. All the self-employed people now, the keke man, the okada man, the laundry man, the baba, the mechanic, the tailor, the seamstress. For any baba to make money, must cut someone's hair. Of course, if the man is not feeling fine and the shop is closed because he doesn't employ anybody there, he's self-employed. So he's only one cutting the hair in the barbering shop. The man is not feeling fine, the shop is closed, the man is not making money. That's the problem with the habit self-employed. Imagine a keke man who doesn't employ anyone, who drives the keke by himself, and the man is not feeling fine. Keke is not feeling fine because keke cannot drive himself around town. And today, whereby you see graduates driving keke and minibus, that means things have changed. So looking at it today, the only solution to become financially stable and financially, of course, confident and having financial freedom is to become an entrepreneur or an investor. The reason why you have to become an entrepreneur and investor is because they leverage. They don't make money alone. They leverage on people's time, energy, and money. They leverage on system. They leverage on opportunities. They are leveraging. The key word is leverage. So you're looking at it today, becoming an entrepreneur is a capital intensive project. But right now, I will show you a business less than 50,000 naira, and we're going to hold you by the hand for the next 6 months, just for you to make at least 1 million naira every month for the rest of your life, minimum. I can imagine that kind of system. So you company has a product for you, whatever 70,000 naira, company will give to you. They're going to give so many things you're going to enjoy, all the trips, all the vacations, just for saying yes to this opportunity, and you can make money. Leverage. What is leverage? All successful, not half, not 10%, not 50%. All successful and wealthy people have one thing in common, and that is leverage. What is leverage? Leverage is a power to earn more and more money while you work less and less. Whether either having money or people work for you. So you can imagine that the power of system. So the world is changing and the way people are making money is changing. I'm just super happy. I'm just super excited. I know what I'm telling you right now. Before you understand that the world is changing, let me take you back to the 18th century. So you can relate to this and understand why you need to apply leverage today, why you're living in the 21st century, the sharing economy, and can make advantage of yourself and have a better life. So the 18th century was considered to be the agricultural economy, agricultural age, agricultural era, where men were farming and hunting to survive. That time you can see our forefathers, they married 2, 3, 4, 5 women because they wanted them to give birth to a lot of children that will help in the cultivation of the farmlands. Reason was because those days, the number of farmlands you cultivate determines your harvest. That simply means if I cultivate 20 plots of land and you cultivate 100 plots of land, our harvest can never be the same. So we lived that generation of cultivation or farming. So we came to a generation called the 19th century, which was considered to be the industrial economy, the industrial age or industrial era. In this era, you can imagine, that was when entrepreneurs like John D. Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, Henry Ford, these entrepreneurs start building companies, factories, industries. So there was a need to train, of course, people to manage the machine, work in the factories. That was why they brought the idea of school system. And the concept was simple: go to school, get certificates, and get a good job. A lot of people did not want to go to school from their, didn't want to change from being a traditional farmers to going to school. Of course, that was why the federal government of Nigeria were encouraging everyone that choose to go to school those days by giving them scholarship, bursaries, allowances. Once you are done schooling, you don't need to look for job. Job come looking for you. That was when we were told that certificate is the key to become successful. Truly speaking, certificate was the key in that generation. No more the key in my generation, because today you can see graduate today driving keke in Nigeria minibus just to survive. That means you don't need to depend on certificate to become a self-made multimillionaire today. What you need now is not certificate, is sabi ticket. What do I call it? Sabi ticket. You must be mentally smart and sound. Because those days, people went to school like this called the industrial economy. At the end of the day, we went to work in factory works like this. But today, let me shock you, all these factory workers you are seeing, they have all been replaced with robots. You can see this robot right now. This robot is now working in Amazon factory. This robot, they work for 24 hours. They are not tired. They don't make mistakes. They don't go on maternity leave. No salary increment, no gratuity, no pension, no retirement benefit. No, if they are tired of working, they move themselves to charge themselves and they go back and work again. They don't make mistakes at all. They work for 24 hours. Do you ever think entrepreneurs will leave robots and go to human being that will give complaint, retirement benefit, maternity leave, retirement leave grant, and all of that? So the world is not going back. The world is not going backward. We are moving forward. So human being, before you even graduate from school, your job has been replaced with robots in a factory or a company like this. So you can imagine we have lived that generation. We came to a generation called the 20th century, which was considered to be the computer economy, computer age. Remember the time we used to go to cyber cafe, we do night browsing, but today, no more cyber cafe, no more night browsing. You know why? Almost all of us can browse from the comfort of our home with our smart devices. We have lived that generation. We came to a generation called the 21st century, which was considered to be the sharing economy or the connected economy, whereby today ideas rules the world. Today, you must be a sharer in the sharing economy for you to have a better life in the sharing economy, whereby you can have time, you have money, you have good health, and you also have knowledge. So you must be a sharer. Who is a sharer? A sharer, okay, before we go to the purpose of a sharer, let's listen to this, of course, video. That will help us.
The government, Bishop, sold the copper mines in northern Zambia to an outside consortium for $25 million. The copper mines for $25 million because they couldn't manage to keep them. The company that came in and took over the Zambian copper mines in 3 months made a profit of $75 million. They did not pay the Zambian government upfront in cash for the mines. They were going to pay them over a period of time. Here we have this company that has an understanding of how things work, raised the money at the government's expense, took money that the company the government should have been making, and gave it back to the government and said, we paid our debt in full, and give them now 0.006% of the proceeds of copper mining. When right outside the door, there's people in poverty, people in not eating, people ignorant, people dying, high levels of AIDS. And what's the deal? Churches are full. People are praising God. Africans pray all night. Prayer is not in the success equation. Prayer is in the revelation equation. Decision making is in the success equation. You have to make a decision and be sound. We have to be disciplined and make sure we go and get what God has called us to get. You can be full of the Holy Ghost too, but you can still be ignorant. But as for me and my house, I will get understanding. I will get understanding. I will get understanding. It's time now for us to rise up and be counted. This year, the country of Ghana turns 50. Ghana was born the same year we were born, in 1957. Ghana and South Korea had their independence dates on the same day, the same year. But look where South Korea is. South Korea is by nature not a Christian nation. South Korea by nature are Buddhists. China, which is the next large world economy, they have stated that in the next 10 years, 20% of the Chinese people will be multimillionaires. That means almost 450 million Chinese will be millionaires. They are not Christians, they are Buddhists. The Japanese are Shintoists. Those in Indonesia and Malaysia are Muslims. It's not about praising God and hallelujah and a great thank you, Jesus. It's about possessing an understanding as to how things work.
It's about possessing an understanding on how things work. It's possessing an understanding on how things work. Because you see people in the 21st century still struggling today And they're telling you, oh, I don't know how things work. So I don't know how things work. And I'm struggling and all of that. So you have to understand how things works in the present economy, because today you have to be a sharer. Because if you leave, you bring the mindset of the 18th century now to the 21st century, it will not work. You bring the mindset of 19th century to 20th, it will not work. These are things that work in my generation that I keep saying in this generation, certificate is not a guarantee. Like you're a graduate, it's not a guarantee. Is it that I'm against education? No, I'm not against it. But it's not a guarantee that you're going to be a multi-millionaire. What's a guarantee right now is certificate, not certificate. Because all you need to do is just to be a sharer in the sharing economy. Who is a sharer? A sharer is someone who shares information that communicate value by helping people convert social capital into their financial capital. That's what we do. We just help people convert as many people that are willing to convert their social capital into their financial capital. You have so many contacts in your phone. Either you recommend them to us, or you share this video to them. And either of the way, you're going to make money. Because if they see the video, they will be interested in what they see. And know what happened? They will pick a business portfolio. You earn money just for sharing that information using a leverage system. So look at it. We have three types of sharers. And if you involve in any type of this, any of these businesses in the present economy, you'll be a multi-millionaire. People that share information that connects people to people, like Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. If I send each and every one of you a Facebook request and you accept it, we are now friends on Facebook, connected human being to human being on Facebook. So if I post anything on my timelines and walls, you will like it, comment on it, share it. Some of share it, some of us do what is called Facebook boosting. Mark Zuckerberg is making money. People that are involved in any business that shares information that connect people to services, like of course OPay, like Bolt, like Uber, like AP&P, they connect human being to services. And each time the human being makes access the services, they are making money in return. Of course, looking at it, if you're involved in any of these business, you're going to be a multi-millionaire in the present economy. Number three, people are sharing influential connect people to products. That's the way that's what we belong to. Like Jeff Bezos of Amazon, like Gigi, like Jumia, like Konga, like Alibaba, like AliExpress, that connect people to products. Of course, they just connect people to products. They only have systems whereby people come there to push their product and people get connected to it. And they just make some commissions from them. Just that's what we do. So we connect all our social capital to product and we make money. So you just share this video to all your social capital. What is social capital? Capital of people you know. It's called social capital. You have cell phone, you have contacts in your phone. You shouldn't be struggling financially. You shouldn't be lacking money to start a project or to complete your project. You should know how to convert it to your financial capital. So how do you do that? By sharing this video to them or recommend them to us. We'll do the sharing for you. And you just sit down, submit your account number and make money, attend trainings, and you're going to become super successful. There are two things to do in the business and you make money. Share this video and attend Millionaire School training. If you are not trained, of course, you cannot learn. And if you don't learn, you can't create value. You cannot create value, you can't make money. So, of course, we are living in the world of opportunities. And we are looking for business model inside the sharing economy. Why are we so passionate about looking for business model? Because most of us have what is called one source of income. That's a big challenge we have in the present economy. A lot of us are not lazy. A lot of us listening to me right now, you only have one source of income. And therefore, all your family bills and responsibilities depends on it. You see a gentleman in Nigeria hustling so much, working so hard, even a woman. But the problem is that the house rent depends on that income. Children's school fee depend on that income. Feeding depends on that same income. Transportation depends on that same income. The worst problem, salary, village people still depend on that income. Okay, your name now, sorry. Especially when you're on a payroll. Because even your children cannot inherit your certificate at the end of the day. Imagine if my father was a medical doctor and my father died as a medical doctor. After the burial, can I go and carry the certificate and say, me too, I'm a medical doctor? Can I do that? No, I cannot inherit the certificate. Imagine my father was a professor of law, University of Nigeria, Suka, and my father died as a professor, for example. Can I go and carry the certificate and say, me too, I'm a professor? Can I inherit it? The answer is no. So you depend on a payroll, you depend on salary, you depend on what sort of income. It's not a guarantee you become super successful in the present economy. Because right now, the inflation rate on our currency, I woke up this morning seeing that dollar is over 610 naira per dollar. I cried for myself. I wept all through the day. I told myself, where is Nigeria going to? A country where inflation rate is everywhere. If you go to Nigeria market now with 10,000 naira, if you don't have a list, you go to the market, you come back home thinking you are robbed, thinking that they stole your money from your pocket, thinking that you lost money in the market. So right now, the economy is not smiling. So the best offer for everyone listening to me right now, you need an extra source of income. You don't need a prophet or a sociology to tell you this. Right before your eyes, you see the economy melting from our hands. So take charge of your life and be in charge, because that's the only way to survive in the present economy. So that's why today, imagine there's a system that allows you to get paid just by sharing information made available to you. Our company provides you information on your text message, on your WhatsApp, on your Zoom meetings, everywhere. Your job is just to share. Share the information and attend millionaire schools. Share the information and attend why must you attend millionaire school? It's very important because you'll be trained so many things and it's free of charge. We don't charge money for millionaire school training. We do it as a corporate social responsibility. So the question remains, will you share those informations and get paid every day, or will you walk away? Where do you share the information? Of course, you can share them with all your social media handles, on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn, on Messenger. Every week you can share this video to all your friends. Or you can talk to them one-on-one, share the video to one-on-one, or you recommend those your contact to us. You feel that maybe you don't have time to share it, write the names and phone number, recommend them to us. We do the sharing for you, and the sky will be your starting point. So the millionaire school is very important because person will go to medical school. When the person graduates, he becomes a medical doctor. Person will go law school. When the person graduates, he becomes a lawyer. Oga, person will go millionaire school. When the person graduates, what would the person become? If you know the answer, please go to the comment section and type it for me. I want to see your answer in the comment section. If the person will finish millionaire school after 6 months, it's a 6-month mentorship program. After the 6 months, you are expected to become what? Go to the comment section and type for me. It's a 6-month back-to-back program. You can finish it in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 years, anyhow you want to do it. We have 10 reasons for you to say yes right now, tonight. Right now, you're seeing this video, 10 good reasons. And I think I love number 10 so much. Number 10 says transferable to your children. I love this because for me, this is making me 3 years. I am 7 years old in the business, but for the past 3 years of my life, I have never earned less than 100,000 naira in a day, except what I'm talking to you or not, except Saturday, Sunday, or public holidays. This is the only days banks don't work in Nigeria. That's why I don't get paid. So the company says, if anything happens to me and I die 500 years from now, 1 million years from now, my next of kin will continue to earn that money as long as this company exists as a royalty income. And go back to number one. Number one says it's a one-time, lifetime business lot registration. That means you need to buy a portfolio. That portfolio is for once for life. Nothing like yearly renewal, nothing like selling a product, nothing like talking to somebody. Your job is only 2 things. I've been saying this: share this information and attend millionaire school training. Finish. Or you recommend contacts for us and attend millionaire school training. You don't want to share. So please, just the only thing you do. Submit your account number and get paid every day. This company pays us every single day of our lives and give you the lifestyle you need. What's the lifestyle? The money, the time, the knowledge, and good health. We have proved up for you for your good health, for personal use, not for buying and selling. So looking at it, I don't like to show you my personal alerts because it scares me sometimes. So what I will do, I will take you to 2 years ago. There was a month I received the least amount of money. So I can share that month with you just for you to see how your future will look like on a part-time basis or a spare-time basis. So looking at it, on the 1st October 2020, company paid me, talking to you, 182,000. Friday, 2nd October, 573,000 naira. Saturday and Sunday I did not earn money. The following Monday, 5th October, 687,000. Thursday, 6th October, 582,000. Wednesday, 7th, 300,000. Thursday, 8th, 503,000. Friday, 9th, over 390,000 naira. Saturday and Sunday I did not earn money. There is no day I earn less than 100,000 in a day, and this money enter my account every day. 12th October, 685,000. 13th October, 367,000. 14th October, over 306,000. Thursday, 2.1 million naira, and I'm happy to tell you that the sky is our starting point. 16th October, over 411,000 naira. It continues on and on and on. So you have the choice to decide the portfolio you are going for, whether it's starter package, one business portfolio, 3-in-1, 7-in-1, 15-in-1, or 31-in-1. Any of the package you are going for, the choice is yours. It doesn't matter what you go for. It matters about what the contact you are sharing this video for are picking. If they pick the bigger package, you make a bigger money. If they pick a smaller package, you make a smaller. It doesn't matter what you're picking for. So now look at this today. The only thing that differentiates all these packages, the number of earnings you can pick in a day for yourself. So let me quickly explain. So imagine this is you listening to me right now. And of course, and then you share this video to all your contacts, or you recommend them to us, and we train you and we mentor you. And they pick one business portfolio. The company reward you with 20,000 naira, because for the purpose of this training, I'll be using one business portfolio to explain. Because looking at it, so whenever a company reward you for sharing this information, that means you only get rewarded based on your performance. You don't get rewarded based on time. Employees get rewarded based on time. Entrepreneurs get rewarded based on performance, based on value, the value you render to the society. So for sharing this value to people you know, just to add value to their life, you get rewarded for it. 20,000 naira for sharing this information. That is the value you share. Of course, it's called performance. It's called intellectual property. It's called leverage. So when 2 customers say yes, the company pays you 7,000 naira. Let's say this is you, and you share this video to your friend, Fatima. Fatima saw it on your text message, WhatsApp, social, of course, social media handles, and Fatima says yes and pick a portfolio. You get rewarded with 20,000 naira, not based on time, because you did something. That's why the company reward you, and the bank credits your account the following money. No story. So imagine a call say yes, you get rewarded based on the performance you did, because there's no free money even in Freetown. 20,000 naira. Now, a company added 7,000 naira to you. That makes it 47,000 naira. 20 plus 20, that's 40K plus 7,000, 47,000. Then we are going to teach, just enroll these two guys in the Millionaire School. So we teach them, and of course, and we coach them in the Millionaire School, just for them to share the video or recommend their contact to us. Where we share the videos to their contact, or invite them to his live Zoom meeting like this, or to our physical presentation in our offices. Of course, when the two customers say yes, they also earn 20K and 7,000 naira. You for doing nothing. Company policy says whenever a customer say yes, on the left and the right, you just earn 7,000 naira. Whenever a customer say left and the right, you just earn 7,000 naira. The more the customer say the left and right, the more 7,000 naira you earn for the rest of your life. This is just how I earn 600 million naira in 5 years of my life. 600 million, not 6 million, not 60 million, not 100 million, not 200 million naira, not 500 million naira. Over way more than 600 million in my first 5 years in the business. So I'm happy to let you know we have a strategy, because what wins war is not strength. What wins war is strategy. Strategy that I can get. I will help you get 6 customers in 30 days and try your lifetime in the business. We just need 6 customers, 6 generals, 6, of course, men. I don't mean people with low heart, men that will stand with you and said, I'm going to build this fortune with you. 6 generals. So imagine 6 people saying yes in the next 30 days. Fighting from this very day, you're going to make 20,000 naira from 6 of them. That's about 120,000 naira. And then 7,000 naira, that gives you 21,000. 141,000 is in your account. And we are going to hold you by the hand, of course, for you to succeed in the next 6 months. So can you do this? The answer is yes. Can you become successful? The answer is yes. So we promise you 6 months to 3 years of mentorship to ensure that you make at least 4 million naira every single month minimum of your life as a part-time income, a spare time income. Imagine if the people did not pick one business portfolio and they pick, of course, they pick 3 in 1 business portfolio. Your reward is 30,000 naira because they pick 3 in 1. So if we have the strategy to help 6 people say yes, you're going to earn 30,000 times 6, which is about 180,000. 21,000 naira. I mean, 7 times 3, that's 21,000. You have just simply earned an extra income of 201,000 in the next 30 days from now. Imagine if they pick 7 in 1 business portfolio, your reward is no more 20 or 30K, it's now 50K for sharing the video to an individual who indicated interest and pick 7 in 1 business portfolio for himself. You get rewarded 50K and it's residual. And of course, when 2 customers say yes, company not give you 7K, of course, they give you 21,000 naira. Just imagine you are making 363,000 in the next 80 days from now. Okay, what if they pick 15 in 1 business portfolio? Your reward for sharing the video to an individual who picked 15 in 1 business portfolio is 100,000 naira. And then 49,000 is the matching reward. That earns you 100 times 60, 600,000. 49 times 3, 141,000. 47,000 gives 747,000 just for performing a simple task of sharing this video to your contacts. So somebody says, I cannot share, but you're looking for money. There's no free money. You must render value. Money is a slave of value. So you obeys value that solves the problem. So you just solve a problem of someone of giving him a system of giving him residual income, and you get money, you get paid for it. What if they pick 15 in 1 business portfolio? Your reward is 150,000. The margin was 105,000. So that earns you 1.2 million naira as an extra income. As an extra income, it's quite interesting for you to know that if I can do it, you can even do it even much more better. So imagine that will happen to you. Okay, let me show you something very interesting. This is a part of face come, face serve. So, okay, let's say this is you, and Fatima says yes, Akpos says yes. Imagine every other person that is saying yes will be either under Akpos. Let's say Basi says yes, Akpos, imagine say you're going to make 7,000. The more cost of 7,000 is coming to your life, whether you know them or not. This is a part of face come advantage. Let's say this is me talking to you, and that is you. And I'm talking to a lot of people. And of course, you quickly say yes today. Fatima say yes immediately after that. And let me say, I'm the one that shared the video to Fatima and in 20K. And the one that shared the video to Akpos, you are in 20K. I'm the one that also shared the video because you say yes now. Then Fatima and Akpos will be under you. So please, if somebody is sitting down close, tell your neighbor, tell your neighbor, if you're under me, you'll be under me, or you're under me forever. Okay, look at that. If Fatima and Akpos is under you, they'll be under you. For that means whatever Akpos and Fatima is doing, you must earn 7,000 for the rest of your life. So it's better you say yes now, because if you don't say yes now, Of course, you will say yes tomorrow. So you under Fatima and Apo. So saying yes give you a first come advantage. Let me show something very interesting in your first 8 weeks. Because whenever I'm talking to people about this business, looking at the good side of the business, I always look at the worst case scenario. A worst case scenario, because in your first 1 week, we are going to add you on incubation program. What's incubation program? Is a program which teaches you everything about the business. Just like if you don't teach someone how to drive a car and you hand over a car key to drive from one junction to another junction, you have not taught him how to drive a car. He has never learned it before. He has not been on the back of the steering before, and you give him a car key to drive. The person will either kill himself, kill people, have accidents, even kill him, of course, destroy the car, because you've not taught him. A lot of people have not been trained. So you don't want, you have seen a lot of youth in my generation who want to become a medical doctor, but they don't want to go to medical school, who want to become a lawyer, but they don't want to go to law school. Fast food, fast everything. See, please, this being, we take our time to teach you everything in your first 1 week before you submit your account number. So you get to know everything. Is called incubation program. So please, if you're interested to be part of the incubation program, go to the comment section and type 1. So after the incubation program, your week 1 started. Your week 1 will start. So in your first 1 week, imagine in the worst case scenario, 2 customers say yes, you simply earn 7,000 naira. Imagine that you never did anything. So we enroll these 2 guys in the millionaire school, train and mentor them free of charge for the next 6 months as a corporate social responsibility. 4 customers say yes, each of them earn 7,000 naira. You for doing nothing, company pay you 7,001, 7,002, 14,000. In the next 8 weeks right now, company must have paid you 1.7 million naira as an extra income. Okay? Imagine your life, even though you make 1.5, 1 million, of course, it's not a bad business. Just for sharing information for people to have a better life. We have this Zoom meeting, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1 West African time. Every Sunday evening, 7 p.m. We are always here to talk to you. You can always come live program, invite your friends. We can take live questions after the presentations. The Q&A questions, so that those that want to tell yes can say yes. So looking at it, we have 38 office in Nigeria, head office in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and of course, Enugu, Onitsha. Right now, I'm in Uyo. So please, even in Akwa Ibom State, locate me at Stevenson House, number 3 in Sikadok Avenue by IBB Roundabout Uyo, every Monday to Saturday by 11 o'clock, Sunday by 3 p.m. Office in Ecotech and everywhere. So we have a program for busy people like doctors, engineer, commissioner, reverend. Most of them have passion to save life, but they still have interest to make an extra income, part-time, spare time income. So we don't give busy people 1 week, we give them 1 month, so they can take their time and attend the incubation program and also share this Zoom link and or the recorded video program. If somebody forwarded this program to you, get in touch with the person immediately after you must have finished watching this program, because the person has done you good, and ask the person to give you my number. Of course, I would like to work with you. Get your portfolio and connect to me, and I will support you with all I have to make sure you succeed. So if you're a busy person, we give you 1 month. Let's say in the worst case scenario, in 1 month, 2 customers say yes. In the worst case scenario, you earn 7,000 naira without not talking to somebody, without not selling any product, just simply adding value. Because for money to be created, you must have a product or a services. So rendering these services, you are going to get paid for it, just to share that the service you are rendering. So imagine that you enroll these 2 guys in the millionaire school. Of course, in the next, February, the following month, 4 customers say yes, you earn 7,000 naira. You for doing nothing, 7,000 naira 1, 7,000 naira 2, 14,000 naira. In the next 12 months, company must have paid you 17.2 million naira as an extra income. Do you know a lot of people ended last year not having 17.2 million in their account? This open started this year, January, February, March. This is May 2022. A lot of people don't have any plans to make 17.2 million for themselves. I keep saying, he that failed to plan to fail. But we are showing you a plan. We are going to hold you by the hand to support to make money every single month. You can buy yourself a car, you can buy yourself a dream house. We partner with Access Bank, EcoBank, Zenith Bank, NAFDAC, SON, Nature's Way. Nature's Way provide us with 90% of the product the company gives to you. So toothpaste, beverages, a lot of products. So we simply share information that communicate value by helping people convert their social capital into their financial capital using a leverage system. So what are you going to do with product? Use it, share it. These are the products, soap, toothpaste, beverages. All the product is not for buying and selling. It's for you to use and share. Training, coaching, mentorship program, a lot of program for you to learn and become super successful. We have a lot of program for you to enjoy good health, excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trips, brand new cars, time freedom, nothing to lose from the business. We have achievements and award. The company has created over 60,000 self-made multi-millionaires for the past 16 years. We started in March 2006. We're in over 100 countries in the world. We hold conventions, not in halls, but in stadiums like what you see on the screen. The face that I saw this, I did not believe this until when I left the country. For the first time, 120 Nigerian delegates can see me there, millions of people all over the world can see me there, me and my lovely, beautiful wife. When I came back to Nigeria, I was in head office when I saw Francis Duru saying yes to this business. She's going to raise a popular Nollywood actor. Of course, you can see Fada Father did not say yes because he needed money for himself, because he needed to share this opportunity to his family, church members in his parish that will have an extra income. Those are praying every day, Father, I'm looking for work, I'm looking for what to do. Even the vice president of the country, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, the former president of Obasanjo, of course, pick a portfolio for himself, the present governor of Kogi State, and you are the next one on the list. So Kanu Wankwo is a brand ambassador of our company, his brother Bunna, Mr. Nnamdi Achuku, and look at the honors of the company. Look at the first time I made them at Sheraton Hotel in Lagos, my life never remained the same. But look at me, exactly 1 year I was being trained and mentored. Today, I'm driving my 5th car right now. Look at my dream car. I'm having my own car, traveling around the world, touching life positively. Look at the example of people that passed through the millionaire school, like Engineer Rinzi Emmanuel, super multi-millionaire today, architect to go, super multi-millionaire, buying cars, buying landed property, building houses everywhere. Engineer Franklin, Mr. David Philip, of course, Mr. Sidon Sidogidan, Mr. Anthony was a Engineer Chukun Sokbala. A lot of people that their life has not remained the same financially just by saying yes to this business idea and opportunity. Mr. Nyeneme Paul, of course, so many people time refer me to share all of them. Chukun Sokbala, Chukun also, Mrs. Hannah Okondo, and time refer me to mention them. Let me just round out the program by asking you an amazing question. How big is your dream? Ask your neighbor the wonderful question below. How close are you to achieving your dreams? Do you have big dreams of giving your children wonderful education, family vacations? You want to have your own house, you're tired of paying rent, you're tired of being a tenant, you want to be your landlord, you want to be a boss, you want to be a landlord, you want to be your own boss, you want to work from home, you need an extra income. What exactly do you want out of life? Do you want financial freedom? Do you want to add value to people's life? Because 6 million children die of starvation every single year. You want to have good retirement. You want to actually have your dream car. As we round up this program, let us read what's on the screen with us. One together go. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. You did not read it with me. I said, read this together. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. Look at how we look for jobs in country Nigeria. Look how we retire from jobs. It's quite pitiable that most people don't know that it's nothing like job security. It's a mirage. It's a myth that never comes to become a reality. So company will give you a package worth 70,000, any location you are. It can be way billed to you, free product for personal use, website worth over 500,000, a lifetime website. The company will do yearly maintenance for you, and a 6-month mentorship program worth over 1 million naira. What you are supposed to pay to enjoy this is 1,570,000 naira. Company has subsidized it to 100K, and on top of the subsidy, the company has reduced it and give you a promo of a starter package of 49,990 against 100K. I paid 100K times 3 for 300 and for 3 in 1. But today, the starter package is, of course, is about 49,990 and one business, and then the potential daily pay after 6 months to 3 years of mentorship, it should be 195,000 naira. Of course, daily, monthly 5.8 million that we fail to mentor you. At 10% success rate, you are short of making 585,000 as a part-time income every month for yourself. Company attached to you a rising star mentor that will hold your hand. I'm one of the mastermind mentors, so I'm going to be selecting people that will pay their portfolio tonight, right now, and I'll be the one to mentor you, and other mentors that mentors me, what are the mastermind mentors. So if you're picking of one business portfolio, of course, for 79,990, of course, that will give you a daily potential pay of 210,000, monthly potential pay of 6.3 million, 10% success rate if all the mentors fail to mentor you at 630,000. Of course, influential mentor will be added to you to hold you by the hand, including me and other mentors that will support you in the business. The 3-in-1 is, of course, 129,990. That means you are buying one. When you perform, company add 2 for you for free. 2 performance privilege slot, that is PPS. When you perform in the millionaire school, you added 2 for free instead of just, of course, for 129,990. So the daily potential pay is 630,000. Your monthly potential income about 18.9 at 10% success rate is 1.8 million. So 7-in-1, that means you are paying for one. Company at 2 performance privilege slot, PPS, for 259,990. So daily potential pay is 1.4 million. Your potential monthly income is 44 million. 10% success rate, about 4.4 million, and the SRGB mentor will be added to you. So 15-in-1, you pay for one. Our company added 14 performance privilege slots for 49,990. Of course, 499,990. Your daily potential pay is 3.1. Your potential monthly income is 94.5 million. I've got 10% success rate is about 9.4 million. You're going to take us 6 months to 3 years to make it happen. A light mentor will be added to you, including people like us who are one of the mastermind mentors, and other mastermind mentors will be added to you to mentor you. So 31 in one business portfolio is you pay for one, company added 30 for you as performance privilege slots for 999,990, and the daily potential pay is 6.5 million. The monthly potential is 195 million. You're on 10 pesos, you're 19.5 million. It's going to take us 6 months to 3 years to make it happen to you. So the VIP portfolio, people that don't have time, I want to just go with VIP. So you pay for 7 and then pay for 8 people that 7 in your own name, 8 in their own name that will work and build the business. We train the 8 people for you. The key to getting success is getting started. The company project account is on the screen, so you can do your transfer right away. Please, the first 5 people that will do their transfer right now will be mentored by the mastermind mentor. First, whether you're picking 1, 2, 3, look at the customer care line on the screen. Once you do your transfer, send us evidence of payment to the customer care line. Please endeavor to get back to the person that sent this video to you. Tell him, please, I need your millionaire school number or reservation code. So once you get to the person, he will send you his millionaire school number or reservation code. So forward the reservation code to the customer care line. That's how you add it to the mastermind mentor program right away. And the key to getting the starting point of all achievements is desire. If someone offers you amazing business opportunity and you don't know, you're not sure you can do it, why not say yes and then learn how to do it later, which we promise you 6 months to 3 years mentorship to help you, hold you by the hand to achieve, make you have success. Richard Branson. Action change things, act now. Those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently asked question, is the business real? Obviously, yes. Is it for everybody? Yes. Will I have 1 hour, 2 hours to put in a business to make between 50K to 4 million every month? Yes. Do I need to sell or market product? No. Do I need to convince anyone? No. Your job is not to talk or sell product. No. Your job is to share or recommend people for us. We share to them. Is this a business or investment? Business. Will I be given a support to succeed? Yes. How do I get started? Buy your portfolio right now. Join the Millionaire School for Mentorship Orientation Programs. Get started. Of course, get the tools and materials, submit your account number, share the information. Please, important information is here. Ensure you are trained first in the incubation program before you start sharing. So we are done with our presentation. So yeah, you have a question for me? If you are picking 1 or 2 business portfolio, you are free to do that. You can drop the question for me on the comment section, or alternatively, you can unmute yourself. So I will enable the unmute button for Q&A. You have question, please unmute yourself. Let's take your question, especially those coming here for the first time. If today is your first time, you are the only one that is eligible to unmute yourself and ask me a question. Please, if today is your first time, you have been here before, please go and ask your whoever that invited you for my number, and then ask your question privately. But for those who are here for the first time, we want to take your question. Please, if you cannot unmute yourself to do that, you can also type it for me on the comment section. So question time. Please, I have about a lot of you. Thank you, Betty Momoye, Brother Silas, Caroline Uzoma, Coach NS Eze, Comfort, Faith Win, Flora, Friday, Emmanuel, Tony, Faustine, Modinat, Savior, Edem, Ubong Asukwo, Vivian Ekbo, Gentle Lion, Shima, Williams Namdi, Sunday, and so many of us that joined us today. So you have any question for me, please kindly unmute yourself. If there's no question, I want to give us an expo. Please take a look at this. If you are not, if you don't have the money to go for at least the starter pack of 49,990, please, what I want to advise you is this. The promo is ending any moment from now. You can do part payment, installment, pay or deposit before the promo ends. Because if you do a deposit or part payment and the promo ends, you will not buy at 100K. You just buy a difference of the 49,990. That means imagine you make a deposit of 30,000 and the promo is over. You are balancing 19,990. You make a deposit of 20K and the promo is over. You are balancing 29,990. You make a deposit of the least you can make deposit is 5,000. 5,000. You get a receipt that you have deposited during promo, that even though the promo finishes, you balance the difference of it. So now the good news is this. The promo lasts, at least if you make deposit, it gives you a grace of 1 year to complete your payment. The grace of 1 year, can pay little by little, one month to 2 months, within 12 months of the first deposit to complete your money. So, okay, ask someone that unmute himself. Agatha, are you there for question? Hello. Agatha, where are you calling me from? Hello. Okay, maybe network is not allowing the person to ask me a question. So you can draw the question for me on the chat box, but this is the best we can take today. So this is a company project account, so you can make your payment to the company's account right away. If not, this is the best we can take to right now. So I wish you guys the best. I want to celebrate your success. If someone forward a video to you, please endeavor to get back to the person and definitely get his millionaire school number or after your payment, add that after your payment to get a reservation with the mastermind to be mentored immediately. So this is the best we can go. Have a wonderful time. See you on top and celebrate. I will celebrate your success. Either you're doing full payment or part payment. God bless you. See you on top. Bye-bye for now. Please make your choice. You can take a screenshot of this.
If you're the dirty, no mind.